And now a Team 10 exclusive investigation. A school janitor kicked off campus after an argument over a missing mop. It snowballed into accusations that he threatened a school shooting and even kicked a child. Parents were never told until Team 10 got involved. Investigator Allison Ash broke that story on 10 News this morning. The district is blaming all the bad behavior that's been going on for years.
Yeah, not only years, but this janitor was actually moved from school to school within San Marcos Unified. Now the district got an emergency restraining order to keep him away from 3 different campuses where his hostility and aggressive behavior was documented. But it's what happened at San Marcos Middle School last month that opened a frightening can of worms. It began with a janitor's missing mop at San Marcos Middle School and turned into accusations of stalking and threats of a school shooting.
That makes me nervous. This is the first I've heard of it. When did this happen?
Shannon Schmidt's daughter goes to the school 2 weeks after the district filed for an emergency restraining order against the janitor. San Marcos Unified still hadn't told parents.
I'm glad that they're doing it for the protection of the kids, but I would have liked to have been notified.
Moms and dads were notified the day after Team 10 asked parents if they had the right to know.
Absolutely. We should know who it is. If you don't know what he looks like, then, let us know, because if we see him, then we need to report it.
Here's what that janitor looked like in court Friday. 52-year-old David Goosen asked for a court delay on the temporary restraining order, which bars him from coming within 100 feet of any San Marcos school, employee, or student. San Marcos Unified paints a picture of an aggressive and hostile employee, and it didn't just start with recent run-ins with coworkers. The court papers show Goosen has a history of problems. He became hostile here at Dunn Elementary School with the principal, and the papers show that he also kicked a child. Changing out the signage on this marquee at Woodland Park Middle School led to a confrontation with other staffers, according to the documents. They also say that twice he tried to punch out alarm panels using only his fists. The court documents show the first problem started in 2003. It was just last year a coworker claimed Goosen told him he practices shooting in the desert and threatened a school shooting. Yet the district kept him on the payroll.
There have yet to be any allegations that our students have been in any jeopardy at any time in this matter.
Wait a minute, one of those says that he was accused of kicking a child.
I'm talking about the current allegations that are being investigated.
The district says it can't talk about personnel issues against the custodian. But parents we spoke to say they should always be in the loop on safety issues at their kids' school, especially when there's talk of gun violence.
If he's unstable, what's to say he would stop at an adult and not, carry it out on a child?
The Sheriff's Department's investigation was inconclusive, so no criminal charges have been filed. Now, I did talk to Goosen on the phone. He said he'll tell his side of the story after the court case is over. Until then, he remains on paid administrative leave. And of course, we will keep on this and let you know what happens.
We know you will. Absolutely shocking. Love to hear his side of the story.